All right, Shalom to your brother Jamar from the Phoenix camp. And with that being said, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Rakakadash. Double honor to the elders of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the brothers that are doing this work of true sincerity. We're going to jump right into the scripture. This is Romans 9 and 17. And it says, "For the scriptures say unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose have I raised thee up, that I might show my power in thee, that my name might be declared throughout all the earth." So this devil, Esau Edom, he is the modern day Pharaoh. He is the modern day entity, or whatever you want to call it, the modern day power, ruler of the world that has the children of Israel, the sons of Israel, in captivity. And it's back in the days of Pharaoh, back in the days of Egypt, the Most High was glorified by the acts that he did, unto Pharaoh and the freeing of the Israelites, man. For the same purpose, this devil has been raised up and allowed to do wickedness for the Most High to show his great power and his great judgments, that all the earth might fear him, man. Well, they are going to fear him. So the scripture says in the book of Proverbs that he created all things, even the wicked for the day of evil, roughly paraphrasing. So these wicked, they're doing their job, man. These Edomites are doing their job. They're doing exactly what the Most High wants them to do, so he can show forth his power. So I'm going to get verse 18. It says, "Therefore he has mercy on whom he will have mercy, and whom he will he harden." So he's hardened the hearts of the majority of our people, 2/3 of our people. Matter of fact, he has hardened their hearts because they will receive no mercy. And he has mercy on his elect and the 1/3, man. He has mercy on a small remnant of men and women, because the part of the 1/3 are going to be women. And the rest he has hardened. He has hardened their hearts. Let's get that word hardness. It says to make hard, to render obstinate, stubborn, to become obstinate or stubborn. So he has put a stubborn-minded, a stiff-necked spirit in 2/3 of our people, man. Thou will say then unto me, why does he yet find fault, for he was resisted his will? So people will say, well, that ain't fair, man. If everybody's doing the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, then it's not their fault that they go off. What did Paul say as he replied to that? "Nay, but, O man, who art thou to be pliers against Yahweh? Shall the thing formed say to him that formed it, why hast thou made me thus? Had not the power over the clay? The same done to make one vessel unto honor, unto dishonor? What if Yahweh willing to show his wrath?" And that's exactly what this devil was created for, to show his wrath, to show his great power, his great judgment, and to make his power known. And there is much long suffering, the vessel of wrath fitted for destruction. You get that word fitted. Salak. Prepared for destruction. So they were prepared, man. The wicked for the day of evil, right? I'm just going to get that. Or for the day of destruction. To the book of Proverbs. This is Proverbs 16:4. So the Lord has made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. Let's get the word evil. Of doom. The day of doom, man. The day of great judgment. So there's mercy being shown to a small remnant of people, and there's a stubborn spirit being put upon everybody else. Let's get 2 Thessalonians 2:11. 2 Thessalonians 2:11, and it says, "For this cause Yahweh shall send in strong delusions, that they should believe a lie." They should believe the lie. So that's a hardening of the heart. That's a stubbornness of spirit that the Most High sent upon them. A delusion. Let's get that word delusion. It says, "A wandering strain about, one led astray from right way, roams hither and thither, mental strain, error, wrong opinion." So he's giving them a wrong opinion, error that which leads into error, deceit, or fraud. He's allowed them to believe the lie, man. He's allowed them to believe in the lie that they call the American dream. He's allowed them to believe, when he put the spirit on them, he allowed them to believe to go astray in the path of destruction. Verse 12, that they all might be damned who believe not the truth, but have pleasure in unrighteousness. Because you got to understand that these 2/3 of our people that are marked for judgment in this day and age, they were the same wicked Israelites that were bowing down to Baal. They were bowing down to golden idols. And for that, they got to pay. Because there ain't no playing around with the Most High, man. There's no playing around. And I'm going to get 2 Samuel 7:15 because he put his spirit upon Saul. Saul got rebellious, and he took the spirit away from Saul. Yeah, and this is talking about King David, but then it talks about Saul. It says 2 Samuel 2:15, 7:15, Slakia. But my mercy shall not depart away from him. That's talking about David. As I took it from Saul. So he's symbolic of the elect, man. Because he was showing grace. He was showing that grace despite of the going off that he did. And that's pretty much how the elect is, man. The scriptures talk about the sure mercies of David. They're going to receive the sure mercies of David. And I took it from Saul, whom I put away before thee. And Saul was rebellious. You know, he wanted to do his own thing his own way. He was prideful, and you know that's representative of the wicked of our people, man. And thine house and thy kingdom shall be established forever before thee. Thy throne shall be established forever, because the elect already set, man. They're already set to rule under Yahweh Shai, under King David. What's that? I'm going to 2 Samuel 15:22. Or 1 Samuel 15:22, Salakia. This is 1 Samuel 15:22. It says, and Samuel said that the Lord gets great delight in burnt offering and sacrifices, as in obeying the voice of the Lord. Behold, to obey is better sacrifice, to hearken in the fat of rams. And that's exactly what the Lord requires, man. He requires obedience. That's why the animal sacrifice was done away with under Yahweh Shai. You know, he requires obedience to spirit and truth. Verse 23, for rebellion is a sin of witchcraft. Get that word witchcraft. Divination, and the stubbornness is iniquity and idolatry. And that stubbornness is what the spirit of our people is, huh? They have that spirit of stubbornness. They believe in that delusion. They believe in that lie. Let's get that word stubbornness. They're stiff-necked, like the scripture says. It says to press, push, be insolent, displaying pushing. They push away the Lord, man. That's the spirit upon them. They push away the Lord because they delight they pleasure themselves in wickedness, man. It says, because thou hast rejected the word of the Most High, he has also rejected thee from being king. That's talking about Saul. Because that's what he did. He was rebellious. He was stubborn. He sought the woman to talk to Samuel when he died. He did all that going off, man. He did all that going off. It says, I'm going to get a few more scriptures. Matthew 13 and 16. This is Matthew 13 and 16. So you believe this truth, that's grace unto you. It says, I'll start at verse 15. For this people's heart is wax gross, and their ears are dull of hearing. Like I said, that's 2/3 of our people. And their eyes they have closed, as at any time they should see their eyes and hear with their ears, should understand with their heart, should convert, and I should heal them. So the Lord can allow them to hear this word and be converted or return back to who they are and receive the Spirit and receive understanding. But he put a covering cast over them so they cannot receive it. But blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. So you understand, and this word resonates with you, and that's a grace shown unto you. For verily I say unto you that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which ye see, have not seen them, to hear those things which ye heard, have not heard them. So if this truth resonate with you, then that's a grace shown unto you, man. And those great gates of mercy, they're pretty soon going to be closed, man. Because as soon as this devil closes down his internet, and apostles and others a great millstone, and the brothers of great millstone are not allowed to preach this word anymore, and that's what you're going to call the famine of the word. That's where people are going to be looking and seeking this word, because they're going to realize that all the things that the brother was saying were true through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. So the scriptures talk about, if to seek the Lord 10 times more, man. So this is the spirit that we gotta be in this day and age. Fuck everything else, man. Fuck the folly of this world. Fuck the pursuit of bullshit of this world. We gotta pursue the Lord, man. But with that being said, just a real quick lesson. Most High will and hope was edifying. With that one, give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Kahala Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Brothers keep on pushing. Shalom.